Hi, I am here because I wanted to give a quick testimony on a relationship that I just recently went through. It's been over for a couple of months now, and I just wanted to share what I've learned from this. Um, Basically, we were together for almost a year. Um, he was also getting into the walk of God, and I thought that was pretty awesome because there's not too many men out there who actually want to walk the walk completely, not just say they believe in God, but actually walk the walk. So, a couple of months later, the month of my birthday, the weekend of my birthday, he asked me to marry him. And I said, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm going to marry you. No, it was just like, it was exciting because here I am, finally getting married, finally, gonna just start a family and, settle down. Because at the end of the day, that's what every woman should want is to settle down and get married and, have kids and, and just grow together. And that's what, my desire was. But, God had his way and he didn't think that it was going too good. The relationship was moving really fast. And again, as quick as it started is as quick as it ended. Things started to get really bad. I guess our true colors were showing. My true colors were showing to him and his true colors were showing to me. Now, this is only because we have failed to heal from our past. We came into a relationship with old wounds, old hurts, and now we're trying to start a new relationship and it's just not going to work. So that was one of the main reasons why the relationship was a failure. Not to mention that here I am getting into a relationship and I don't even know my own worth. I can't expect someone to love me if I don't love myself. And that was something that I also learned is that I don't know how to love myself. I am not comfortable in my own skin. I gained a little bit of weight after the relationship and I started to feel very insecure and it took a toll on me. Um and so now right now I'm in the process of basically trying to be comfortable in my own skin, you know, be comfortable loving myself, being comfortable to be alone until God is ready for me to be with someone. Um there's a lot of things that I've still been holding on to that God is now revealing that there are old wounds that need to be healed. We can't get into a relationship and have all this baggage. It's true what they say, don't leave your baggage. And by baggage, a lot of it means soul ties. You have to understand that the minute you meet someone, it's biblical. The minute you meet someone, your souls become connected. So just imagine all the people that you encounter, that I've encountered, that he've encountered, that and that we brought into this relationship without even getting rid of them first. The relationship was bound to fail. Mind you, like we were just moving too quickly. A lot of things were taking its course that were ungodly. We were arguing, fighting, cursing. It got really, really ugly. And, obviously God doesn't want anyone in a relationship if it's going to be that crazy. Relationship, you're supposed to be able to balance each other out. You're supposed to be able to encourage each other. And I wasn't doing that for him and he wasn't doing it for me. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's the cause for the relationship to be a failure because I had a lot to do with it. I'm very insecure. Again, I'm very insecure. I'm not comfortable in my own skin. There's a lot of things that I just tend to knock myself for. And coming into a relationship like that, a relationship is not going to last. So right now, that's what God is doing. He's revealing to me the things that need to be fixed, the things that need to be healed, the old hurts that need to be you know will basically healed and mended. Things that were broken need to be put together again. you know um Throughout my lifetime I've had a couple of relationships, and you give your all in your relationship sometimes, and sometimes they don't give it back, and your heart ends up broken. So there's a little piece here, there's a little piece there, there's a little piece there of my heart just spread out, even with even probably things for my family and for my mom and for my father. that need to be brought back together. My heart needs to be brought back together in order for me to, like, before I give it to anyone else, I need to give it to God. God is serious about hearts. He wants a pure heart. And I can't give him a pure heart if I'm still holding on to impurities from the past. So right now, that's what he's doing. He's healing me. He's going through, my old records and just showing me the things that I'm holding on to, because God doesn't hold on to anything. He does not hold on to anything, but it's us who we tend to hold on to things. We tend to not forgive. And for a long time, I didn't forgive myself for this relationship. You know why? Because I swore up and down that I knew what I wanted. And I was gonna stand strong for what I wanted. I was gonna stand strong, and I wasn't gonna let any man or anyone to lead me astray. I swore I knew my worth, and I didn't. I didn't know my worth. So I sat here and I settled for things that I shouldn't have done. I compromised my relationship with God for a man. And that's just a big no-no. Because if I failed so many relationships in my life and so many relationships have failed me, why would I want to fail a relationship with God? I can't. I can't let that happen. This will be the one relationship that will last, which is between me and God. We just have to allow ourselves to heal. We cannot continue to jump from relationship to relationship because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. You have to allow yourself to it's like a pile of dirt. From every relationship you get a pile of dirt. So relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship, you got this heap of dirt that's way high, and you're trying to go into a new relationship, but you have all this dirt. Before you get into a new relationship, you have to clean house. Self-evaluate yourself. Find out what's the reason why. Why are these relationships not working? Because sometimes it's not the other person. Sometimes it's ourselves. We have to learn how to look at ourselves and see what the fault is. I now know my faults. And sometimes it's hard to deal with because you get a smack in the face. Like, this is what you've dealt with all your life. This is what you settle for. And when God revealed that to me, like, this is what you settle for, don't you know that you're worth so much more? You're worth so much more. You're more beautiful than what you think. And it's just amazing because God's love is amazing. It's amazing. So right now, what I'm doing and what God is doing is he's removing the lies of the enemy that have been placed inside my heart or in my mind, and he's replacing it with his truth, with his love, what he really says that I am. Because even throughout this relationship, I gained a lot of weight, and it really, really like brought me to a place that I was just like, I just felt ugly. I felt ugly. I felt nasty. I felt like, ew, like, who the heck is gonna like me? Who's gonna want me if I don't even like myself? And I would cry. I would look myself in the mirror and I'll just be like, ew, like, look at this. And the enemy had his way, but God has the last say. And he basically revealed to my spiritual mom what was going on with me, and started to speak life over me and prophesizing to me that I am beautiful and I am loved and I'm not alone. And it was a crazy experience. I promised myself I wasn't gonna cry. I don't want to cry. But it was just amazing to know that God is always there. And despite what you go through, like, he's always gonna be there. He will be the one that never leaves you. And we always tend to put our hope in men. We tend to put our hope in people. And that's an automatic failure, because men will always mess up. And I'm not just saying man, I'm saying men, women, the human race would always mess up, but God would never fail. So we have to learn how to put our hope and trust in God and not in man, not in people. And yeah, that's basically my testimony. I'm now trying to heal all the things, the past relationships that I might have messed up, or that they might have messed up, like all these things that are just being cleansed and removed so that my heart can be whole again and I can give it to God.